Klay Thompson told me he don't want to be monogamous if he didn't cheat. I feel like he cheated, and then after he got caught up, he like, I just can't be monogamous. It's too much for me. Yeah, because you're a cheating ass.
A little nervous. You had expectations. How did it turn out?
I love college. I love DSU. College just feels like a movie. But I
Explain to me.
You gotta teach them chivalry. Teach them how to be a gentleman.
Yeah, you gotta teach them. Tell them why you mad. Why do I always gotta explain myself why I'm mad? You know why.
You know why I'm mad, nigga. You ain't talk to me all day. Or fucking on the street. The nigga on the inside. Get on the outside.
What's
good? Which are young.
Boys. Hey, man.
Today, I got my second guest with me on the third episode of the Undeniable podcast. I'm with the young Aanaya Brooklyn.
Hey, guys. I'm Aanaya.
All right, how you doing today?
I'm doing great today. Today was a productive day. And I'm really excited to be on the Undeniable podcast. What Kieran said.
Let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
So, where'd you grow up? You know,
I grew up in Atlanta, like the Union City area. Yeah, I was born in like Clayton County, at Southern Regional, but the hospital got closed down because it was like bad. I switched around a lot of elementary schools because my mom was a teacher. So, I went to like Cascade Elementary, Point Elementary, Mount Olive, College Park Elementary, Fellwood Elementary. And then for middle school, I went to McNair. And then for
McNasty.
Thanks. Nah.
I don't know why is that name?
Because people used to name it McNasty because it was kind of nasty. Like people used to be like grown, like cracking and all.
Really? Oh, never mind. I'm just saying that.
That's why they called it McNasty.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and it had like a little bit of roaches.
Oh, that was dirty too. Yeah.
Yeah. But then after that, for my 9th grade first semester, I went to Tri-Cities High School. And then the rest of my high school, I went to Big BHS, Big B-Town. B-Town, you know.
I don't know what that is.
Yes, you
never
do.
Heard of y'all. What's it for?
What?
What's the name of the school?
Banneker. You never heard of Banneker?
Oh, Banneker.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. Langston Hughes gave y'all a lot of belt. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to get into that, but...
No, I don't think so. I think really? Banneker used to beat y'all a lot.
Langston Hughes?
Yeah.
You must not be thinking about that. So he was giving y'all Aanaya. I seen you started making your own content, your own series called Duality.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Duality. So today will be a very fun but productive day. So I'm about to class. I ran into the King Justin, as y'all seen in my last vlog. Adam will be having a pop-up shop. So this vlog I kind of went a little in deeper to show you.
What inspired you to start doing that? You know, like when I think about it, you didn't have probably anybody telling you to do that or something. You had to get out your comfort zone and start doing it.
So what inspired me to start Duality was one of my friends who was in the car talking about life and stuff. And she was talking about how her life just has so much duality. I'm like, girl, like what?
It has so much duality?
And I'm like, what does duality mean? Like, what does that mean? And she explained it like, it's like being able to do a lot of things at one time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my whole life. I be doing so much at one time. And like, it's like a bunch of different things. Like running a business, being a student, like this came about when I was in high school. But being a student athlete, all that, like I have a lot of duality in my life. So then when I thought about starting a series, I'm like, the only thing I can name it is Duality. So yeah, I did Duality.
Alright, so it is spring 2026, and something that's been going viral lately is the whole Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson situation. And I ain't gonna say my thoughts. I'm gonna let you, just say what you think of it.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, before all this happened, like, did you really ever peep them on social media and stuff, or you not really?
I loved it because Megan Thee Stallion is a tall girl, so I love Megan Thee Stallion.
How tall is she?
She's like 5'10", maybe. Let me look.
I didn't know she was that tall.
How tall is Megan Thee Stallion? That's why her name is The Stallion.
That makes sense, bro.
Megan Thee Stallion.
She's 5'10".
5 feet 10
5'10"?
inches.
Oh yeah, that's pretty
That's not
tall.
even that tall.
That's pretty tall though.
I thought she was like 6 foot.
I kind of wish she was.
Angel Reese's like 6'3".
Yeah, she's like 6'10". But like her music was just so uplifting. Megan is just so like I just love Megan. Like her music is so uplifting for tall women. Yeah.
So we heard the news like
a lot of women's music is always like, yeah, I'm small and petite. That's why he want me like petite. But I'm not petite. I'm a bigger girl. Like I'm tall. So it's just I couldn't relate. Like Megan Thee Stallion. Like
Megan Thee Stallion, you could really relate to her. So what happened when you heard the news? And, you see
where he cheated. I'm like that. Like, yes, that's how I felt. Why would you cheat on Megan Thee Stallion? Like what? And then like Megan Thee Stallion has been through so much. She has no family. Everybody's gone, like deceased and stuff. So it's just like you knew that. You got all close with her, posting with her on the red carpets. Like if you wanted to still on your hoes and shit, I'm sure she would have still linked you and probably seen you and stuff. You didn't have to lie and act like y'all were in this happy relationship and you still bitches. That's weird.
I ain't gonna say too much about that. What I am gonna say is I heard somewhere I heard he said like he didn't want to be like monogamous or something, whatever.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
What I will say is like I feel like he probably knew that going into the relationship if he wanted just one woman or multiple. But obviously we don't know what they talk about, but like if he did know he didn't want to be monogamous and he never like they had that communication, that is,
crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah,
and I feel like, because I also got into like a little argument with someone about this, and they're like, oh, he didn't cheat. He just said he didn't want to be monogamous. Why would Megan Thee Stallion post on her story, oh, Klay Thompson told me he don't want to be monogamous if he didn't cheat? I feel like he cheated, and then after he got caught up, he like, I just can't be monogamous. It's too much for me. Yeah, because you're a cheating ass nigga.
Damn.
But it's cool. I mean,
and like, do you feel like a lot of professional athletes are cheaters from what you see? Like in the future, would you be interested in a professional athlete?
I feel like every girl has dreams of being an NBA wife or like an NFL wife. But honestly, I don't know. Like, I just feel like being in the NBA or NFL, it kind of boosts your head up to make you like, cause
no, but like they have the options though. They have choices.
Exactly. People be throwing themselves at them because they get money, they tall, they got the status. So I would.
So you think when girls get with them knowing that they have all these options, like, are they delusional?
I don't think they're delusional. I feel like the man not lied to them, but the man told them, like, I'm only going to be with you. I love you so much. So she's like, okay, I'll do this then. But for me, I do want like an NBA player because, I'm tall. I need me a tall man. But I don't want to get cheated on. And it's like public embarrassment. Probably not. I just want somebody really tall.
I don't know what they talk about, so I can't say too much.
And she thought she found someone she could love and trust. And it's like every man that she publicly, dates in public, they embarrass her. Which is really sad. It makes me sad. And also...
but that means something she's doing is wrong. She might be she has to be a part of that problem. I didn't think about that last time, but it's like...
You think that?
If we were thinking about it, right? She did this many celebrities and none of them lasted. That's either the celebrities
because the niggas are fucking up.
No, the celebrities are either knowing they want to mess with her and then kick her to the curb, or she's doing something wrong in the relationship.
Why do you think that? Because in each...
You can't deny what is.
But in each situation, it ended because the men were being unfaithful or they shot her in the foot.
So is every single man unfaithful?
If you're being unfaithful, then...
No, I'm saying, do you think every man in the world is unfaithful?
No.
So why do you think faithful men are faithful?
Because they probably don't have as many options, but they're probably content with what they have.
And do you think there's any celebrities that have all these girls that want them, but they're faithful?
Yeah.
So why do you think the ones that they Megan Thee Stallion aren't? Like,
I don't think it's just a Megan Thee Stallion thing. I think it's just like a nigga thing. Like,
but you said there's some that are.
there's some that are that, and the women got lucky, but it's not very common for a man to have a lot of options and be faithful. That's not common.
So you don't think the men that are faithful, you think they're just like that? It's not the women.
I think the women probably do play a part, like, but no, not really. Honestly, I feel like it's not the woman because the woman comes as she is. The man has to love the woman. You know, like say you were dating somebody and you just didn't like her. She wasn't enough for you, so you start cheating on her. That's not her fault. She just wasn't enough for you.
If a girl wasn't enough for me, what does that mean? Enough for you?
Like she wasn't giving you like enough, like whatever you're looking for.
And we would break up. You don't have to cheat on a girl.
You don't have to. That's the man's fault for cheating. He could have just broke up with her. But he went out and cheated. That's the man's fault. That's not Megan Thee Stallion's fault.
So what do you think about Klay Thompson? You think he?
Ass nigga.
Wait, let me ask you. What do you think about Klay Thompson?
A bitch ass nigga. I think any man. Okay. Ask me again.
What do you think about Klay Thompson then?
I think Klay Thompson is just a phony.
I don't think you knew about him before this though.
I knew his name, but I don't know. I knew his name, like I've heard of him before, but I didn't know. Like I don't know anything else about him right now besides him being a cheater.
You know, right now, what would be your ideal like time to try to find your husband and start a family and move in that direction of your life? You know?
For me personally, once I start making money in my sleep, like once I become like
Okay, let me ask you though. If you find a man that's really having it and he's taking care of you, are you still gonna be like, nah, I don't want to do it till I'm good?
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of girls do that, but then they're gonna be like, this guy is
taking care of me,
so like, and he's like, okay, I know he's got me straight. Okay, we can settle down. I can have a kid. Like, do you really feel like you gotta have your own before you do that?
I have to have my own because your money is not my money. Even if you decide to spend it on me and like provide for me, you can leave me. I'm gonna just be done. I'm gonna be a broke lady with a baby, and you're gonna be spending your money on these hoes in Miami. I'm gonna be working at McDonald's. So I gotta stay focused on my goals and get my money in my sleep. Like that's my biggest goal. Like make money in my sleep. Like I don't want to clock in no 9 to 5. I don't want to have to like pay my bills. Like oh, I got to pay my bills, so I have to go to work. No, I want to just like work really hard one time and then just have it forever. Just sorry, my head is itching. I don't want to mess up my legs. So, but yeah, I want to make money in my sleep. Like once I really get that together, get in. It's really the money because I just feel like life. People always be like, "Oh, money doesn't bring you happiness," but it brings me happiness, and I feel like I can focus on other things like my personal life if my money is good. Because how am I say I want to do Pilates once a week for my well being? If I don't have no money, I can't do that. Oh yeah. So like I know I'm gonna be ready to lock down once I make money in my sleep. And also once I am not looking for it, you know? Like, I feel like a lot of times people get into a relationship want like they were kinda like desperate. Like in a time in their life where they kinda need a person. But I feel like I know I found that person when it just comes naturally.
That's real.
And also I wanna just have my own place to stay,
Your own house,
my own car. Yeah. Like I wanna be at a place where if you leave me, I'm good. I just wanna be happy before I, on my own before I get locked in with somebody else. So how is life in Dubai?
Dubai.
Yeah,
Dubai is like, people obviously see Dubai as touristy place, real fancy, real luxury. I actually living there. Dubai is a nice place to live. Like it's real chill. Muslim people are.
Do they speak English in Dubai?
Yeah, like majority of the countries outside the U.S. speak English. Like we're the only country that don't like usually like have another language, but they'll speak their language and English. But Dubai is nice. Like, when you go in any other places, you see like they're influenced by the U.S. Like it's kind of sad because it's like
communism.
we all want to go to other places, and the whole time they Kai Cenat, bro, you LeBron James, right? Like, I'm like, bro,
He got the accent down pat.
I'm like, bro, the whole time we trying to come out here and live like y'all in Dubai and stuff. So
the grass is always greener on the other side.
yeah, I think people they gotta enjoy what they got, but if y'all can go, for sure.
So when you was in Dubai, did you get an accent?
Nah, I didn't even learn Arabic. I'm just not learning Arabic.
So you just talk like this in Dubai.
Yeah, like I was putting on a lot of lingo. Like they were saying twin. I had to listen to Rack Baby, all that stuff in Dubai. Shout out my bros.
Shout out to Dubai bros.
Yeah, shout out. Now let me. You want to be in the video real quick?
Or bring your chair. It's just so fun. You just like to talk. Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna make sure.
Am I in the camera?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
That's perfect. Alright, so we got another guest in the video.
I'm a Dennis in the
I'm from DC.
You boys.
Yeah, exactly, from DC. From DC. That's it, just DC.
Yeah, like what else you want me to say about like your home address? Oh, okay. So
no, I'm just saying like DC. That's it.
What you mean? That's it?
Like I'm hating on your city. Like where's DC at?
Well, so Kiran actually is gonna come to DC, and I'm gonna show him around, and maybe it'll be like we'll do a podcast in DC. Oh, in front of the White House. No, why would we in front of the White House? Like Trump? I was just kidding.
Yeah, Baltimore people are.
Yeah, like that. Baltimore. Have you guys ever been to Baltimore? I've never been to DB.
I've never been up north. I've never been to New York.
Oh, you never been to the north at all?
Nah. Farthest I went was
so you just like
North Carolina.
South Coast. You went is North Carolina?
Yeah.
Wow. And that's the South. You never been to New York?
Never been. But like for me, New York is overrated. Like it
you
just
never
looks
even
dirty.
been though, so you don't know. Atlanta is dirty.
Yeah, but like New York is overrated.
I think you have to go because I will say for me, New York is kind of overrated as well. But that's because my grandparents live there and I don't do anything there. It just depends. What's so funny?
I just like trolling. Like easy to reach.
Am I supposed to be like looking at the camera?
No, you can do it. Whatever's comfortable.
Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like it just depends on what you value. Like if you value, I like sightseeing. Okay, New York is cool. But also if you value like, I love culture. New York is kind of cool too. It depends what you value. Like, but if you go and you want to relax, no, don't go to New York. But I feel like sometimes it's hard going places where you like tourist places when you don't want to do tourist stuff, but you don't know what's not. Yeah, like you don't know anybody there. I have no like that's the whole. Every time I go to New York, I don't have no cousins that are like the same age as me that can like show me around. It's just grandparents. So yeah.
Let me ask you, like from your point of view, how do y'all look at AI? Like, is it like scary to y'all? Do y'all like look at it like, our future is gonna be different? Because y'all are gonna have kids that are growing up with even more advanced AI. The world's gonna be
really bad.
You think it's gonna be bad?
Yeah, I think between AI, social media, it's looking really bad for us in the future. Because social media is already a problem with the kids. You guys see how these middle schoolers, they look like high schoolers now? It makes you grow up fast.
Like you saying the way they carry themselves, the way they dress.
Yeah, like the way they look.
Look at genetics though.
Well, the way they carry themselves. Yeah, the way they carry themselves. Like their hairstyles, their lashes.
No, I've just seen it like the boys getting all this designer and stuff when they're in middle school.
It's too much. Like everybody's growing up too fast. And then AI is really, I think, I'll say even for myself, it's like messing up my brain. Yeah, I feel like right now, since because of social media, the kids don't really have anyone to look up to. Like they don't have kids shows or like preteen shows or like stores anymore because all the kids put their focus on social media. Stuff. Like everybody, all these little girls want. Well, there's nothing wrong with this, but like skim and aloe. Yeah, because they're all focused on social media. It's no shows or nothing for them to watch. 'Cause even if someone makes it and puts it out, they don't watch it because our attention span is so tight.
I think even like
everything is like too
the streaming in TikTok is more watched than like shows. So people are looking at other influencers in their life.
Literally, like that's the media that they're consuming. But that's a big problem. It is.
So let me ask you, when y'all have y'all kids, you know, in the next, let's say,
10
so
years.
10, 15, 20, like, that's what, 2040, 2050?
Yeah, that's like 30.
Yeah, how are y'all going to, like, try to bring your kids up?
That's a good question.
With AI and everything.
When I was a kid, I always had a phone. I got my first phone in second grade. Jeez. And I just don't know how that really like helped my development. Why did you need a phone in second grade? Because my dad, every time he got a new phone, he'd give me his old phone. He always got like the next phone, so I just always had a phone. How old are you in second grade? Like 8.
He was little there carrying around the phone.
I had like the first iPhone, like with my mom, like, yeah, this is my phone. That's how you want to be an influencer. Literally. But I feel like, I don't know. But with kids now, it's so hard to, I don't want to say shut them up, but like when you're watching little kids, like, where's your iPad? Get on your iPad, because it's like they be so overstimulated. But I don't know what I'm going to do. Because then even the kids that didn't get phones until like their senior year, they be kind of weird. So I don't know. I think that my children are not going to have phones until maybe like after elementary school, going into middle school, like 6th grade, because like in elementary school, you need to be going outside. Right. I'm gonna have my kids, and like I don't want my son to play football because I cannot deal with that.
Deal with what?
Like all the injuries, that's true. The concussions,
but it teach you a lot of like toughness and good stuff.
They
good
can
skills.
do basketball, every other sport.
Just not football.
Oh, they can do football if they really want to, but I would rather, like, I wouldn't put my child into football because I feel like that's just too much. Like, it's just, if you really think about it, like, that's crazy. You're literally crashing into somebody else.
No, football is definitely OC.
Yeah. My little brother had a concussion. He's only like 10. He had like 2 concussions before. Already? Yeah, that's crazy. What else would I do? I think I'm really I hope my husband, let's talk about that. I hope my husband is really like locked in with the kids, because of course I'm gonna be locked in with the kids because of course that's the mom. Easy. But as my husband, he's really gonna have to lock in with the kids and know how to be like a dad. Yeah, be a dad and also be a husband. Because I'm not gonna play with him on the kids. Yeah, and when I meet the person that I feel is gonna be the father of my child, I want to like marry them first and then like wait a couple years to have kids, because I feel like a lot of people get married and just like do what society says do. Meet them, get married, have kids like same year, and it's like, well, that's like a lot of changes at one time. Like when you meet somebody and y'all get married, you gotta learn how to be like their husband or their wife, and then when you put a kid into it, you gotta learn how to be that kid's mom and also balance being that person's husband or wife, and also balance being yourself. So it's just like a lot of life-changing, like lifelong changes. Yeah, and then because you have to think about, as a woman, when you're carrying a child for 9 months, that's a lot. And then you're carrying a child for 9 months and your husband is a bum. Imagine carrying a child for 9 months and your husband go and get somebody else pregnant or like cheat on you or something like. I feel like men don't really understand. That's like, do you know how like 9 months? That's not even half a year. That's more. That's the whole year. That's the whole year. You just pregnant. People, they'd be pregnant for 10 months. Yeah, and then that's a year.
No, women are everything. You know
Literally,
facts.
Literally, like when you have a baby, you're basically like duplicating yourself. It's actually scary. Like the more you really think about it, it's really scary. It really is. I'm just thinking about like someone else forming, like having someone else in my stomach, like another person is with me at all times.
So like y'all prefer preference like black men?
Yes.
Okay, would you date a different race though if there's a right guy for you?
The only race would be like Arab.
Because of what?
They're like the closest to black, but not black. Like they're kind of brown. Yeah, but like even then, I'd rather date a black person. Like I would never date a white person in my entire life. Never. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I try to think about like any race, but
You want an Asian, Latino man? That's not.
Maybe
not
like
fair.
Afro Latina.
yeah, like Dominican. Like if you're black, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it for you?
I love.
For me, it's just like I feel like even though yes, say a Hispanic person may understand exactly what I'm going through, but it's still not at the same level. Like, and some things it's just always like I don't want to always have to because you see the men these days.
You already gotta explain too much shit. Like
then I'm gonna have to explain this and that.
it's like
What you gotta explain to men?
Like you're like
What
okay,
don't you gotta explain to them?
I'm saying like right
Tell
now.
me what you gotta explain to men.
You gotta teach them chivalry. Teach them how to be a gentleman.
Yeah, you gotta teach them. Tell them why you mad. Why do I always gotta explain myself why I'm mad? You know why.
You know why I'm mad, nigga. You ain't talk to me all day or fucking on the street. The nigga on the inside. Get on the outside. Like I feel
like the stuff like that.
it be
Bare
little
minimum
stuff.
You have to teach men over holding the door, opening up the door, saying like it's being a gentleman. It's not really around anymore. So we already have to do that. Then I'm gonna have to tell you why I'm mad about people getting shot in the street.
Okay, so some men.
Like what? Getting shot in the street?
Yeah, like
When she's talking about like other races.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Because some people they act like they don't know what racism is.
And it's
Okay, but people would combat that and they would say they did all that right stuff for a girl, and then something bad happened, or the girl did it wrong and brushed them off. Like a lot of men feel like when they're respectful and they go about it that way, girls are not attracted to that.
I can
Y'all
see.
you quiet?
I can see that.
Like I can understand because people do say that, and it is kind of true. But also, if she's not the right one, she's not the right one.
Yeah, because I have encountered some men that really pursue me, do all the right things. I just love them. But I also encountered some men that do all the right things. I'm just like, can you stop? Like, I feel like a lot of men think just because they do the right thing, a girl will just like them regardless. But you just might not be attractive to me. And like, if you're doing the right things to the wrong person, that's not gonna just make them want you still. Like, no. Like,
and also, it could be like right things, but it's just not the right. Something doesn't feel right.
yeah.
Because I don't know, love is hard.
Okay, this is a great question though, right?
Okay.
Right here, right? This is where we can help so much, right? If we start a trend, right?
Okay,
I don't even know if it's a trend, but however I'm gonna say it. What you just said, you said there's guys out there that do everything right, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're just not there. Like the attraction is not there. They might not be bad looking, but you're just not attracted to them. If y'all have to find a way to communicate that. Most girls do not
say that.
But like dudes, all they see is going like, dang, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing everything right. Whole time you're just not attracted. If you can tell it. I promise you, most dudes just want to hear simple communication.
Instead of like what ghosting.
Girls will just ghost a dude. But that might mess with the dude mental. He might be going through some stuff, and then he is really looking forward to you, and you just ghost him.
Yeah,
instead of just being like, I'm just not attracted to you. He gonna be like, all right, I'm already
but
attracted.
then you have a reason. Say that for boys, though. Let's just say that for everybody, because everybody gets ghosted. Boys ghost a lot too.
I feel like
so it's overall communication.
Also,
stages, right?
I feel like as a woman, we like to be chased. So like, if you taking me out, buy me flowers and shit, and I'm not really attracted to you.
No, but you leading dudes on. Yes, you is.
Okay, let me change the subject.
No,
well,
go ahead, keep expanding on it. No, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I just feel like sometimes you also have to be real. If you're giving someone something that they want and you're not sure if they like you, you have to realize they might use you. So yeah.
What if he feels like? But what if he feels like you do like him, but the whole time you don't?
They can't feel like that with me because I feel like I'm very honest.
Okay, but if a dude talking to a girl and he think everything going good, and one day she just stops texting.
That's true. I feel
like that would be like,
yeah, honesty would come into play.
Sometimes they don't be sometimes it doesn't even be the person. Sometimes it's literally like themselves. Like sometimes when people ghost people, it's just because they can't say anything, and it's just like,
it's nothing even to tell to you because you're not doing anything wrong type shit.
So like, I feel like it'll always be better to just be like, hey, I don't want to talk to you no more.
But okay,
and then people might ask why, but at least you just like
Yeah.
I agree with that, but sometimes like I feel like the new dating scene. Okay, sometimes you're wasting your breath telling, especially like of these boys from what I experienced.
Mm-hmm.
You're wasting your breath because it's just like, okay, I'm telling you how I feel, and it's just like you're not gonna care anyway. So might as well just not say nothing. Because a lot of times, okay, you express how you feel, you communicate. I don't like you doing this, that, and the third, or I don't like this, I don't like that, and they're like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah.
So it's
I feel like
they don't be like I don't care, but basically
like they don't be caring.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really true. If it's like I'm cutting you off because something that you did, I don't really believe in like explaining to somebody what they did and this is why I'm cutting you off. No, if you did some fucked up shit, you know what you did, I'm cutting you off. But also, if you didn't do anything, I have to cut you off because like a personal reason, I'll let you know. But also, me personally, I don't really entertain people that I don't find attractive.
So if a dude came up to you and then you didn't find him attractive, but you gave him your Instagram.
I just don't text back.
So if he texts you, you're not going to text back.
Or I just be like, I don't have Instagram, sorry.
I'm
Like,
saying,
oh, you have a phone? I don't have a phone, sorry.
no, I'm saying if he texts you, you're not going to text back.
No.
So why would you give him your Instagram?
Oh, I just said I usually, if I really don't find them that attractive for real, honestly, if I know I'm going to give somebody my Instagram and I'm not listening back, I just don't give it to them. I'd be like, I don't have Instagram. Or
So every
I don't
time
have a phone.
when you give it to him, you're going to text him back most of the time.
Most of the time.
Well, for me, it was a point in time where I just wanted to get my followers up. So, but then also sometimes
you worry about
it
your
is kind of
followers.
scary because you never know when like a man, you might say no and a man might go crazy on you.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of the times I just say yes.
Yeah, that's true. Because sometimes you be like, oh, no, thank you. They be like, you that ugly ass bitch. Like, oh.
Damn.
Actually, never really happened to me. But that's why it never happened
These
because
niggas
I
in
always
Atlanta.
give it.
Oh, exactly. I find these niggas in Atlanta, they be really like butthurt. Like, that's why nobody wants your tall ass, ugly ass, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's just
That's
like,
why I be easy too. These people
cool.
are actually, I think they're probably more aggressive.
Or do y'all have any like things about y'all that people wouldn't know, or like interesting things, or hidden skills, or hobbies, or things that are interesting? Like, you know, some people just listen to like the most rock music, or like stuff, or they just have a hobby. People
Like a
wouldn't think
niche.
about. Yeah.
What is a niche hobby or something?
Yeah, but like, well, you know, most people, if you're a girl, you might listen to Janae Aiko, or you might do this, like, but like, what's something that's kind of unstereotypical? You be acting like you don't got no hobbies or no.
I really don't.
You got some stuff that you good
like,
at.
I know how to do stuff, but it's like,
Wait, what's your major?
I changed it to health sciences. From nursing to health sciences.
What is that going like? What job?
You can be like something with the hospital.
So you want to work in the medical field?
Okay. I want to be a doula. A doula or midwife, actually.
What is that?
What like Bob Mom do?
Oh, okay.
Deliver babies because you know Black women's mortality is very like high when it comes to childbirth, like passing away, dying during childbirth.
Babies?
Yeah.
Or them?
Them.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, it's been cases where Black babies have died too.
And the doctors don't do a lot to help them.
They don't be like.
You feel like they discriminate towards Black women?
Of course, they're discriminating to all Black people.
See, that's something where, like, on times on the internet, you'll hear, like, people will probably hear, okay, there's still certain forms of racism, but they don't hear, like, explain example. Like, what do you feel like against Black women?
Do we think that's a form of racism?
No, I'm saying, like, can you go more in depth with that? Like,
well, it's just like, do y'all remember the lady that she died in a car accident or something? She was pregnant, and this is the beginning of the abortion laws and stuff. And they kept her on life support just so that she can give, like, her baby can continue to give birth, like continue to like grow, I guess, and give birth. But then she gave birth, the baby was dead. So like, they kind of used her as like an experiment,
for the abortion law.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have done that to a white woman. They did to a black woman.
Yeah, and it was like they both doulas, and they have went through like the same thing, like going in the hospital, and experienced it firsthand. Like, she went to the hospital, she was having twins, and they wasn't really like listening to her.
No urgency.
Yeah, no urgency. So she lost both of the twins because they're not listening. And then there was another lady that lost her life because she went to the doctor and she was like, something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. And then they didn't listen to her, and then she ended up dying a couple days later as well.
So let me ask you, like, I wouldn't say you should be scared of anything, but are there certain things you like fear or you're like worried about as growing up in this country as a black woman? Like certain things that are like.
For me, I don't really fear anything, but I kind of fear bringing children into this world. Like, that's why I really want to wait for a long time to have kids. But like this world is just crazy, and I feel like, especially towards black boys and really black men in general, it's just like it's kind of set up for failure unless you're like in the right community. But like, if you want to be in like a predominantly black community, it's kind of like set up for black people to go down the wrong path sometimes. So the most thing that I'm scared about is bringing life into, like, my own life into this world, because I'm gonna be real tender about my kids. Like, sometimes my kids, like, I'm crashing out.
What you say the same?
Yeah. Wait, what was the question again?
Just like, coming up in this country as a black woman, is there anything you fear of, or not even fear, but like worried about or be cautious of?
Well, yeah, I think as black women, we all have to be cautious and stuff. You have to protect yourself because a lot of people, even these black men, they don't even protect you. They attack you. So it's very important that
Spain, go further on that.
Attacking you?
Yeah. How do black men attack black women? No,
he's really interested. Like, wow.
Because like a lot of black men, they're always degrading black women. It's like, oh, your edge is fucked up. Something like, they just so negative towards black women, and they always want white women, or they want Hispanic women, or they want this, they want that.
And I feel like those type of men be the men that like hate themselves.
And it's not even just men though; it's like the whole media. They're always speaking down on, like, black. You guys were just talking about Megan Thee Stallion. How that whole situation happened with her foot. Why y'all not believing the person that just said it
and got shot?
Exactly. Like, if a man was to get shot, y'all be like, oh, get well soon. Like, if it was a different rapper or something and said he got shot in the foot, y'all probably would be like, oh, get well soon or something. Like,
yeah, and I feel like society does not allow black women to be sensitive or be soft. They want black women to be hard. Yeah, you got shot, suck it up. That's why you be making music about shaking booty. Okay, I can make music about shaking ass, but I got shot in the foot. Like, fuck.
Literally,
like,
and then men been making music about having sex, getting money, doing drugs for how long?
Literally, now you make a song about shaking our butt. And it's a problem when we need to be all of these like strong women. I feel like no other race, and even like I feel like it's really like a generational thing, because like no other race really raises their women to just be so strong. They raise their men to be strong, but black people, they raise their women to be strong and their boys to be, I don't know because I'm not a boy, but like I don't know. I don't feel like black women raise their boys to be strong. I feel like they just be kind to them. Be like, just be nice and do the right thing, and the right thing will get done to you. But the women, y'all need to do this and like protect yourself. But they don't really teach some men that.
But I do feel like it is because, you know, with where we live, it is hard for some mothers to like all the way be a mother and a father.
That's true.
It's like
the dad's,
So.
Talk about college. Your first year of college, going in, you probably a little nervous. You had expectations. How did it turn out?
I love college. I love DSU. College just feels like a movie. But I feel like it only felt like that for me is because that's how I set it up. Like, when I went into college, I just knew, like, I wanted to have a good experience. Like, I wanted to have fun. I wanted it to low-key feel like a movie.
You went to Georgia State in the heart of ATL.
In the heart of Atlanta, like, different friend groups. Like, just being nice to everyone opened up, like, my network at the school. Like, I feel like I have a lot of people that I could reach out to, like, work with, like, because, like, I feel like going to college, you just encounter so many people, And I just be like trying to be as present as possible. Like every person I talk to, I try like, you know, give them my undivided attention and just like, you know, talk to them actually like be present, ask them questions, you know, actually it's like when we're talking to like talk to them like, oh, how are they? Oh, you got class today? Oh, class today. Oh, what's your major? Oh, you know. Like actually getting to know different people. And at Georgia State it's like very diverse. Like growing up in Atlanta, I did not really have any friends of any other races. So like I would meet people that were Asian or Indian or white. You know, just getting to know them and becoming friends with them. It was really fun.
What advice do you have for future young ladies going to college like you?
The advice I have for future young ladies going to college is focus on you. First year, do not focus on a man. A man will drain the happiness out of you. Do not focus on a man your first year. Like your first year, I don't care if you like this boy. Literally, just wait until your sophomore year or something. Like, if it wants to be, it'll happen. Literally, focus on friends, building true friendships, because the friendships you make in college will literally last you forever. Focus on true friendships. Focus on school, your major. Do you even want to major in this? You don't want to just be doing your work just to get it done. Not really being present in like what you're doing. And then you look up and it's your junior year and you want to change your major. Freshman year, just be as present as possible. First month of school, delete social media off your phone and just lock in. Like, just be present. Like, just be present because you will never be a freshman in college again. Especially, and also live in the dorms. I feel like if I didn't live in dorms, my experience would have been different. You know, I love that I lived in the dorms because it was fun. So yeah, I would just say be present because you'll never get this time back. Like my freshman year in college, reminiscing. Like when I be at home in my bed, I just like, I remember I used to be outside at this time, but not even outside, just with my friends, just side questing, like just living life.
I think it's that independence and that freedom.
And then we're in the middle of Atlanta, so you don't have to like you don't need a car to go anywhere. You don't need a car to go anywhere, you know?
Yeah. I see, you know, you be trying to get into fashion. I see you be trying to be creative and unique instead of just wearing whatever. Like, what inspired you to do that?
Something that inspired me to dress the way I do is probably being in Atlanta. Being in Atlanta, everybody dressed the same. Everybody wear like the boys most of the time. They wear purple jeans, like just even the girls too. Like I feel like everybody looks the same. And like when I was in high school, I used to try to follow the trends and stuff. But one thing I realized is when you're being yourself, nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. Cause like when you're trying to follow trends and stuff and like trying to be like or dress like other people, they can tell you that you're doing it wrong because you're trying to do something. Like,
right. You're trying to emulate the trends.
Right. But if you just be yourself and do it however you want to do it, no one can tell you you're doing it wrong. Also, like me being a tall girl, I couldn't fit a lot of like, you know, like regular like pants. Like you go in the store and just buy some pants.
Right.
I couldn't really do that. So I had to get creative a lot of times. And like I made my own like stack jeans before and stuff like that. And like using what you got made me kind of be creative in like the way I dress now.
That about wraps up the third episode of the Undeniable Podcast.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
How you like the podcast today? You enjoyed it?
The podcast was amazing. It was very enjoyable. Great questions.
You think you can see yourself on more podcasts in the future?
Definitely. This was like my first podcast. And it was just fun just talking, yapping, because I like to yap.
I like to yap, for sure.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about it? Your third video?
I'm excited for everybody to see it. You know what I'm saying? I think we talked about a lot of interesting stuff.
I think so too.
I think it was funny, so for sure. Appreciate you joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Second guest. Y'all like she said, comment, subscribe, comment the number 7 if y'all watched the full video. Hope y'all enjoy it.
Or comment siete.
Yeah, siete. Facts. I'll ask my All right, we out.
Bye, guys.